All right, well, good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Ray Comiskey, president here at Jefferson College. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, our faculty, our staff, and most importantly, our students, I want to welcome you today to a press conference where we talk a little bit about the importance of financial aid and talk about the impact of financial aid on our students. You know, William Schweike wrote a little while back that a compelling body of research links primary and secondary education to economic development and growth. This research recognizes people as a type of economic asset, human capital, and shows the increased investment in health, skills, and knowledge provides future returns to the economy through increases in labor productivity, and education also increases the workers' average earnings and their productivity while reducing the incidence of social problems such as drug abuse, crime, welfare, dependency, and the lack of access to medical care, all of which weigh heavily on the economy. Well, we certainly see that every day at community colleges. And like all community colleges, Jefferson College serves a variety of purposes. We serve transfer, we serve technical education, we focus on remediation, workforce development, community education and enrichment, and cultural enhancement. But it all boils down to an important component called access. And we talk about access in many ways. Of course, we talk about buildings and facilities like the one we're in today, or perhaps our facilities up in Arnold or Imperial. But we also talk about it in terms of online and the way technology makes us accessible. But last but not least, the important part of accessibility is affordability. And today we want to thank Congressman Carnahan for his work in helping keep our education process affordable by his support through some of the new legislation that's come into play. Most importantly, the new lower interest rates on student loans, increased distribution on the Pell Grant, new support for GI Bill, and a number of other education acts that support what we do here. So without further ado, I want to welcome the Congressman from our 3rd District and a great supporter of education, Congressman Russ Carnahan.
Thank you, Dr. Comiskey. It's good to be back on the college as you all are gearing up for the new school year. And to really, I just want to say a personal thank you for all that you do and that the college does here in this community. You've talked about the great impact that it has. Community colleges have everywhere, but especially here in Jefferson County, the impact of what you do with so many aspects of higher education, the impact on the community. Just thank you for your continued work here. And it couldn't be more important, I think, in this economic environment. We're digging out of the deepest and longest recession in a generation in this country. And one of the best ways to emerge from this recession stronger and in a better place, whether it's individuals or families or communities, is to invest in higher education. To invest in that human capital that the doctor talked about. And also it's a matter of competition. You know, it's just not about what we do in our country anymore. We're in a global economy. We're competing with other countries for jobs, for investments, for businesses. For us to compete and do well globally, we've got to make these investments in education. It's critically important for us to maintain this competitive edge, to be sure that our students have the latest education, training, and technologies. And now as students across Missouri and across the whole country are preparing to return to college for the fall, there's a number of new programs that are helping to make college more affordable. And thanks for coming together here to help us promote those. I think many of you are aware of them, but there's still a lot of people that aren't. And so we want to be sure that this information is out there in our communities. Number one, we have reduced the rates for the federal college loans. Last year, the interest rate dropped down to 5.6%. It's going to continue to drop down through 2011 until it comes down to 3.4%. That's going to, again, mean better access. It's going to mean at the end of your education time, it's also going to help with the amount of debt and how long it takes to pay it off. So that's number one. Number two, We've also created a loan forgiveness for graduates who enter public service, key public service fields. After 10 consecutive years of public service and loan payments, graduates who become nurses, police officers, firefighters, and nonprofit workers can be forgiven any remaining student loans. So helps those students, but also is a great way for us to promote public service and reward people that are making those kind of commitments. Next, 139,000 Missouri Pell Grant scholars are getting more help affording tuition thanks to increases in the maximum Pell Grant scholarship up to $5,550 this year, and to go up to almost $6,000 by 2017. Next, students who commit to teaching in high-need subject areas, in high-need schools, for 4 years after graduation are eligible for upfront tuition assistance known as TEACH grants. Again, we've got to make those investments in teaching to get some of our best and brightest to make those commitments in areas where they're really needed. It's a great investment for our future generations to get those teachers out there to make that commitment. And then last and certainly not least, post 9/11, the new GI Bill is renewing the promise of the original GI Bill for troops who served our country after September 11, 2001. The bill provides for up to 36 months of a veteran's tuition at an accredited college or university and allows veterans to transfer the tuition benefits to their children. This is something that our veterans have earned, but we know from the original GI Bill, these investments pay back multiple times over in terms of what those veterans give back and continue to give to their communities and their families. Education, we all know, is key to a better life for so many people. It's key for continuing to grow out of this recession. And, you know, I'm pleased to be joined here today by some folks that can really bring this home in a very personal way. I did this earlier today up at Merrimack Community College, has some tremendous personal stories of how these programs are really making a difference. And today, I'm pleased, I want to first recognize Christopher Lorenz. My understanding is a National Guard mechanic at JB is using the GI Bill to help his kids go to college. And Christopher, if you'd come up and share with us about that program and how it's making an impact for you and your children.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Primarily, the program is, as Mr. Carnahan mentioned, is post 9/11, and it allows service members to transfer those benefits to their dependents and spouse in order to further their education. And it's based on the number of service times that you may be deployed while in a reserve component with the military or even in active duty. And under both services, it allows you to take and transfer those benefits to your dependents. What it does is it breaks down into different cycles, allow different benefits and more extended benefits, meaning a higher percentage of what the coverage will be. Basically, that's the whole package. It's based off of the old program. It's called the Chapter 33 program is what the program is right now. And as far as my 4 children, it's going to be a great benefit for them because it's really going to be wonderful that all 4 of my children can go to college on this. And now all 4 of them are in college or at this time, this year. Yeah. So it's going to be wonderful to have them all be able to go on that. And thank you.
Wow, 4 in college at once. That's amazing in itself. But Christopher, thank you for your service and for what you continue to do for us. Next, I want to recognize Nicholas Herzinger. Nicholas served in Iraq. I understand is using the new GI Bill to complete his education here in computer science at Jefferson College. Nicholas, could you come up?
Hi, later this month I'm going to be continuing my education here at Jefferson College using the new GI Bill. I went to Jeffco before I joined the Air Force and served in Iraq, and it allowed me to return to schooling and continue my education in computer science and hopefully get a job that otherwise I would not be able to get. And what it does is it helps pay for tuition and books, and also helps with housing now, that the new one does. And without that opportunity, I probably would have to worry more about work and provide for my family than just thinking about schoolwork. And without this, I'm grateful for this opportunity because it helps me succeed in the school after serving my country. So, thank you.
Nicholas, thank you for your service. We are blessed with so many talented young Americans that have committed to serve their country and serve well. We really owe it to you to help you return and transition and further your education, and we know that you are going to continue to give back. So thank you. Next, I want to ask Rebecca Blast to come up. I understand she's received a Pell Grant to allow her to attend Jefferson College, and please come up and share your story.
Thank you. Yes, I have received the Pell Grant for this, will be the second year, also attending Jefferson College. It has helped me greatly because without it, I don't know if I would be able to afford student loans because they do have to be paid back, and this grant does not. I will be able to keep whatever money is left over after tuition and books have been paid for, and I can also use that to help me pay for gas driving to college. So it's great to just have it so that I can continue my education. I'm planning on going to College of the Ozarks, which is a work for your tuition and board. So it's also a great help to know that I have another level that I can go to, that I do not have to exactly pay straight from pocket or pay back in loans. I'm also part of a student service program here at the college, Project Success, and it offers me more opportunities to get my education that I need and would like to have. It's a great help, and just like the Pell Grant, it has helped me tremendously through my college career. Thank you.
Thank you, and good luck to you. And last, I want to ask Tonya Bland to come up and share her story. Tonya?
As recently introduced by Mr. Carnahan, my name is Tonya Bland, and I'm a recent graduate of the nursing program here at Jefferson College. I currently work for St. Anthony's Medical Center. I tell you, Jefferson College has been a great opportunity for all of us students that come through that may not be as fortunate as others to be able to afford to go to school. I did receive assistance through the financial aid department, which really helped tremendously for me to pursue my career as a registered nurse. I am very happy. Jefferson College, I will always recommend to anyone to come and attend to further their education, the programs that they have available for you for financing to make it through school, so that we have more people out in the workforce that are, like I said, less fortunate and cannot afford to go to school, to be able to pursue that career. Once again, thank you so much to everyone that has been a part of my life as I've gone through school to pursue my career. I will be furthering my education through Central Methodist University, where I will earn my bachelor's degree. And once again, thank you so much.
thanks to all the students for really sharing their personal stories. What an inspiration. It makes me really feel proud of what all of you are doing, but also very confident about our future. This impacts so many people. And, you know, I can tell you from personal experience, when I went to college, seems like a long time ago now, at Mizzou, I worked part-time all the way through college, but I couldn't have met all the expenses if I had not had access to student loans then. So it's been an important program for a long time. It's helped a lot of people, but these new tools, I think for the modern day, really reach a lot of different needs in terms of addressing that access you talked about, Doctor, and we really want to see these continue. And again, I'm very confident that we're going to see some great things from these students, and they're going to be a part of a very bright future for us here. Thank you all very, very much. Thank you.